Module 3, Loving Truths. Day 12 is about the Noble Eightfold Love Matrix. Welcome back. There's a proven path to creating love. Follow the Noble Eightfold Love Matrix and your love life will transform. Develop and practice a loving view of the world. Continually renew your loving intention from moment to moment. Use loving mindfulness, paying attention to details. Watch love grow as you develop these loving practices. In the previous session, we learned about the 4 noble love truths and the 4 agreements. When we live with that powerful understanding, and then we follow the path of the Noble Eightfold Love Matrix, we can easily live a life filled with love every day, moment to moment. Day 12, the Noble Eightfold Love Matrix. Sometimes the heart sees what is invisible to the eyes. This is by H. Jackson Brown, Jr. The first step on the loving path is to develop a loving view. Develop the ability to see things as they really are without fear, without judgment, without self-recrimination or placing guilt on someone. See things as they are with acceptance, without expectations. Blessed is the influence of one true, loving human soul on another. This is by George Eliot. Keep discovering the power of your capacity to love more. Second step on the loving path is to have a loving intention. In each moment, have a willingness to give up your need for control. Let go of your desire to manipulate. Let go of your fear of not receiving, and let go of your judgment and criticism. Observe and allow and have a loving intention. Looking back, I have this to regret, that too often when I loved, I did not say so. This is Ray Stannard Baker. And last night I happened to watch an interview with the brother of one of these people who murdered many people in a school. And this brother was saying to his brother, the one who had committed this awful act, the brother was saying, I love you. I may have abused you when you were a child. I ignored you. I did other things, but I love you. And this person, the perpetrator, was crying. And I can't help thinking, wow, if this perpetrator had known that he was loved by someone, that could have changed the whole course of many other people's lives that he affected. The third step in the loving method, the loving path, is to use loving speech. Loving communication skills really need to be developed. They are not necessarily natural. When you see a child, they just say whatever is true for them without filtering, but loving speech may require some filtering, some thought, so that you really say it in a way that the other person feels loved, even if you're telling them something you want them to change. Be able to speak your truth using kind words and gentle clarity, not this harsh, abrupt attacking someone. Speak your truth without expectations and demands, and without that judgment, and without the body language that shows disdain and disgust or contempt. No expectations and demands about the response that you're going to receive. Just speak your truth, gently and firmly, knowing it is heard, as opposed to not speaking your truth because you're afraid of what the outcome will be. Stop being afraid of the outcome. Stop being attached to the outcome and just speak your truth in as gentle and loving a way as you can. Fourth step on the loving path is loving discipline. Keep your life uncomplicated. Hold on to your dream and pursue your goals and your dream. Do things that lead toward living your dream. Speak your truth and then keep your word. If you say you're going to do it, and keep that word for yourself. If you say I'm going to lose weight, then start doing what it takes to lose weight. If you say I'm going to get fit, then do what it takes to help yourself to get fit, rather than making excuses. And do the same thing with other people. When you promise something, fulfill it, or else renegotiate. Speak about it. Don't just promise and forget about it. Develop the needed skills and practice for loving communication and consistently work toward your goals. If you want a loving relationship, consistently work toward creating love. It takes real discipline to love. We're so trained in the thought system of fear and attack that we get to the point where natural thinking, love, feels unnatural, and unnatural thinking, fear, feels natural. It takes real discipline and training to unlearn the thought system of fear. This was written by Marianne Williamson. Fifth step on the loving path is loving livelihood. Love your work, whatever kind of work you're doing. Even if you feel that I'm capable of so much more, instead of being upset by your work and doing less, do more. Be the best you can be at your current livelihood. If you're a parent, be the best parent you can be, even if you would like to be out in the world working. Hold on to your dream of what it is that you want and do the very best in the moment with what you have. And that's how life expands. Work with a full heart. Strive for excellence, not perfection, but the best you can do. Be the best you can be. Make your contribution and love what you're doing. Show them love. A lot of times people don't know what will make their life better until you show it to them. This was said by Steve Jobs. Sixth step on the loving path is loving effort. And it does sometimes take effort. Stop trying and struggling, but open your vision to include others. Include your partner, include the other employees, or your boss, or colleagues, or neighbors. Include others in your vision. Relax and allow yourself to have the maximum impact. Be fully present and available. Pay attention with emotional ease. Make the loving effort consistently, and you will see some amazing results. Peace and love are eternal. If someone thinks that peace and love are just a cliche that must have been left behind in the 60s, that's a problem. Peace and love are eternal. Spoken by John Lennon. Seventh step in the loving path is loving mindfulness. This requires all the steps of being mindful. Allow your breathing to deepen. Let your breathing relax. Notice if you're just breathing up into your chest area. Sit quietly. Allow your breathing to expand into your abdominal area. Breathe deeply, often, so you get into a parasympathetic, calm state of mind, no matter what's going on. Become aware of all of your bodily sensations. If someone says something you don't like, notice where you feel that in your body, because you will feel that somewhere. If you have a thought that you don't like something, you are sending a message to your body. Observe your environment with all of your senses. So find the joy with all of your senses. Use your eyes, your ears, your nose. Use your senses to feel and explore your environment and observe it. Witness your thoughts as if they were someone else's thoughts. Kind of stand back. There's a part of you that can witness your thoughts, and that is very powerful. And notice your emotional reactions. Don't even try to stop them. Notice them. Observe them. Mindfulness, just by doing the observing, the listening, the watching, the distancing, can help things to change without a lot of effort, without any effort. Listen. The first duty of love is to listen, by Paul Tillich. Listen for what you like and listen for what you don't like. Listen for signs of love and listen for signs of indifference. Listen for signs of hostility or lack of love. Observe, don't be attached to it, remember that, and just listen. Observe. Use your eyes. Observe the body language. What part of the body is leaning forward? Is the person closing their arms? Are they turning away from you or toward you? Notice their body language. Do they look confident or angry or insecure? Notice the tone of their words, the attitude, the behavior. Observe what you see around you. Feel the warmth, the energy, or even the tension. Feel the connection, feel the tenderness of the tension, and feel the tenderness of the touch or the tension of the touch. And feel the distance. Do you feel close or do you have a sense of distance? Feel what's happening around you. The 8th step in the loving path is loving concentration. Be fully focused in the moment. Concentrate on whatever is going on. Think about a leading athlete. I'm thinking of a tennis star. What they have to do is concentrate on the ball. They can't let sounds in the audience or distractions of any sort interfere. Concentration works the same way in relationships. Become immersed in the now, in the present moment. Notice what you're thinking and you're perceiving. Remain focused in this moment. Notice how you think that the other person is perceiving you. Notice all of that. You can always talk about it and get clear about it later, but in the moment, be very aware of what you're thinking, feeling, seeing, touching, observing. Concentrate on love, and always remember to concentrate on love for yourself first, not just for the other. We love life not because we are used to living, but because we are used to loving. This is by Friedrich Nietzsche. These daily 30-day love lessons are serious and life-changing. You'll see amazing results if you seriously intend to expand your loving and love fearlessly and openly. Join the Facebook group, introduce yourself, share your dream of love, give and receive loving support. As we close, remember, start each day focused on love. Ask, what would love do now in every moment? And also, what would love do now for me? End each day reviewing the power of your love, the ways you turned away from love, shared your love freely, and felt loved by others. The love pledge. Every day I develop greater, awareness and communication, acceptance and forgiveness, compassion and tenderness, love, trust, and respect for myself and for others. Love agenda for today. In your Love Habits journal, write about my noble Eightfold Love Matrix. Focus on one or maybe two principles in the Love Matrix. How can you apply this to create more love in your life? With your intimate partner, with your children, with your family, your parents, with anyone, how can you apply one or two of these principles to create more love in your life? Share your love principle in the Facebook group. Thank you so much for participating in these Healing Through Love lessons, and I'm excited to share with you again in the next lesson.